Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama.
I'm Dr. Payal Kanodia, Trustee M3M Foundation. We've been working in Dharamshala on this skill center which we started last year, and since then we were looking at seeking blessings from His Holiness. And today we got this opportunity, and especially when my family was there with me, and all the students who graduated from I Empower Academy of Skills were also present. We're totally blessed to have got these blessings from His Holiness. He came, addressed us in person, taught about peace that the world needs and how everyone needs to feel together like brother and sister.
As we see His Holiness hold you and hugged you, so at that time, what do you feel?
You can only feel the positive energy, and I just can't express how good it feels.
Exactly.
And it was a really good experience meeting him, and it was unexpressible how blessed you feel when you get blessed by him. You feel very positive energy, and there's a lot of positive energy in you after you get blessed by him.
Yeah.
Overall it's a very good experience.
Many famous media houses of the world also rushed to telecast it without prior fact-checking.
실이 자신만 디디 다 비밀전조 강성주 전부리 칠로 라와로면 대대요 디디 아주 표 자신 민만게 미습체체 디디 고시제의 있으면 저하게 이시체체 대대요 자 디디 이사는 아주 대전주를 용도가 디디 야 조르게 당조 유주카나를 여대회 라와로면 디디 당아도 믹스에 그냥 랜드죠 띵가도 남이는 제 맛입니다.
이제 종교의 문제도 가리에 맨날 사람은 결국에 나이가 나시에 놓치지 마시도 남자 정해도 다 내려다봤던 가리 신나 예전 신인들의 제 일상에 공덕이 대전 높았다니 배다 야나나 이 개가 망고따와 맛에 이제라 아니 그런 그 지도 자자나나 이 우리의 세계学이 자자가 망고따 이 맛에 시계 칼라 유튜브 칼라 중에 예능이 보살이 되게 공덕이 되게 매주 망고 싶다 제 맛에 점이 유튜브 칼라라 딱 배배기 배배기네들 도마성에 딱 와서 도마성에 망고지 이제 하마고니 배배기 진짜 도당하라 배배기 아니 이제 이루기 아니 재미 이루기 다리 도마성에 진짜나 다시 싶대 야, 아주 얘 레귤 빼준 사람 자고 망고 배워이나 야고 말해 세상에서 레귤 빼준 사람 세번나 시와다 시대지 세번나 키네 레귤 빼 이게 싶어 살게도 니나 아니 아버 저기 아니 그나저나 또 단다 사자 참마로이나 아니 시고 멤버세 야가 이들까 야가기 감세기 단다 히말라야 레귤 칼라 영어 보세요 세대시에 되라 오게 이체더니 가래 준비했다 아니 제 맛이 아니 현재다 나서 왔던 데요 아니 가래 말하는데 센터에서만 이제 도시 디디에 차고 해서 아니 진짜 나한테 제네 하면 플러스 받고 자신 하나 플러스 받고 시대 공개돼 연락해 그래서
실이 자신만 되게 다 비밀전조 강성지 선물이 실로 라와로면 대대요 뒤에 아주 표 자신만 그 미습 제제 뒤에 거시 제거의 삶에 라와죠 이시 제제 대대요 그들이 이 산에 아주 대전주를 요구하고 뒤에 야 조르게 당도 유주카나를 여대에 라와로면 그들이 당도 믹스를 내내죠 띵나도 남이는 제 맛입니다 죄송합니다
Under the father, something he was born, shine the world when he was born. Childhood, he never got that time, only 16, huge responsibility. Think I really don't gotta introduce ocean of wisdom as they seen. Today I'm alive, you know the reason. Because of his holiness, Dalai Lama. I believe it till now, I know the reason. Because of his holiness, dancing God, soul, crying of happiness when you arrive. You give us the reason of breathing and living. Feels like the pain just moved away. You give us the love, we thank to you. This is the right time to free Tibet. I wish you could be in Tibet forever. I pray for your long life, what a joy. I pray for your happiness in your life. We're with you this life and next. You change the negative into positive. You make this planet better, brighter. You give me believe whenever I'm down. Been a long time since I haven't seen him. I hope he's happy and healthy. We'll never forget what you did to us. You will be always in our heart. Love and compassion, now I know. I put into practice, now I feel truly strong and still have faith. When you smile, then I am healthy. We will always remember. Long live Yahweh Yeshinobu.
Stability, unity must come from heart, not simply physical control by force. It is wrong method. Now China's done that. Now over the 50 years they've done that. Failed.
Long live!
show whole story. Media must show whole story. Media must apologize. Media must apologize. Long live the Dalai Lama.
This week, perhaps the most difficult and heartbreaking for all Tibetans because of the malicious and deplorable accusation against His Holiness the Dalai Lama. The hurtful insinuation against His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the misconstrual of his love and affection are not just a word of criticism or crude remarks to Tibetan. For us, those unfair, deeply hurtful, and disrespectful words of attack on His Holiness the Dalai Lama were a direct attack on our very core of the Tibetan existence, faith, and everything we pride ourselves in. His Holiness the Dalai Lama embodies Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion and the protector of Tibet. Therefore, what the world of social media did by failing to understand the entire context, we cannot begin to imagine what our Tibetan brothers and sisters in Tibet go through under the acrimonious denunciation of His Holiness the Dalai Lama by Chinese Communist Party. Now the world, unknowingly acting as the vehicle of spreading more hate and propaganda by Chinese Communist Party against our beloved leader, has caused us much pain and sadness. However, we Tibetans have not lost hope as we have witnessed many people across the world who can see through the smear campaign and take heart in the outpouring love and support for His Holiness. His whole life, His Holiness has sacrificed his own needs and wants for the sake of peace and harmony throughout the world. The degree to which he has done so is difficult to ordinary people to comprehend. Even as he approaches his 98th birthday, his resolve has never faltered. He devotes every minute of his time to the well-being of all sentient beings. If we take a step back and think, we can see that he is a jewel of the entire world. The Tibetan community of Northern California genuinely, unequivocally stand with His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And we devote our utmost faith, belief in his teaching. We pray fervently that he may live long time and continue to benefit this world and all beings. 도시니 애네 마들기 답담디 다 지도 다게다 애네 가란주기 통배 모두 거담예 애네 다 소도 가리슈에이라나 가란주에다 비미도 다 다리기 두제다 도서지기 시와이나 다리들 두제다 제고래 애네 가란주 남위기 애네 파주시에디 파샤를 통해 애네 도서지기 제고야기 두제 다 다리들 두제다 도서지기 제고야기 두제 대대샤요를 섬기에 애네 다 가나기 뇌비는 가나기 뇌니 이네 any government tanda nyepardizo any kanaki maradu shishu permisogi tanda weibo dan dizo pa tangjido bala kwanzugi miyuda any benangi permitizo any government cheme shegi any nyepardizo tona any government any deba majuya gi rewachir de any permisama any benangi de permisamegi government kubar dinya permisama any kada kubar kicho medo ando kubar ngusui kana shongi webo juni matang gola any permisamegi any de la government susu tailama any jegi kubar rawatila any kaushuchini any kada kamigi siju nyeba chawatila any logachini any benangi permisama government kubar jegi digi nedu shungsha ine maranjo permisama ine bi maranjo chizo talamde any anjida taweta maranjo da 지랑기 대주디 고하다 아니 니메기 니메스에다 세메 니메기 니 세메니다 사회 주비를 통해 아니 세마마기 요때 이네 마란주 지도 드라마야 마란주 지당 시바치니 아니 레자고야 디게 쳔부레섬도 아니 참참 아주 지도 드라마나 아니 프랑스기 고디 두기 두야기 랑자라 마주레기디 때리게 아주 그미도 도스나로 제sabs나로 제수에니 아니 두시링에 아니 마란주기 아니 소두수가 아니 레제트링라라 이지도링 아주 도스나로 제수에 생기도게
One, two, check. Yes.
So, we are here today as Tibetans, as Buddhists, as human beings who understand cultural diversity, who respect and honor His Holiness the Dalai Lama, one of the most respected leaders of this world, a Nobel Peace Laureate, the leader of 6 million Tibetans, and leader of many, many millions of people around the world who are followers of a Buddhist tradition that is not just a religion, it is a philosophy of life. We are here gathered today because of a very, very sad and unfortunate misunderstanding of one of the most affectionate, loving human beings that is on this planet, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, showing love and affection to a young Indian boy who asked His Holiness for a hug in the presence of hundreds of people, media, and the world watching live stream. Let's not forget that we are here today because as Tibetans who have watched His Holiness dedicate 87 years of his life to a cause of human rights, justice, world peace, religious harmony, and environmental causes. So we are not here just to talk about one community. We are here to explain why we need the media to apologize to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, why the media needs to apologize to the Tibetans, why the media needs to apologize to millions of Buddhists and followers of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Let's be very clear. This is a blasphemous accusations coming out of some people who have jumped to judgment much too soon by just seeing a few seconds of an entire ceremony and exchange. This is exactly what certain countries, enemies of the United States of America, enemies of the democratic world, and enemies of India want. They will do anything to vilify, demonize, and degrade the name of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. We all know that. And if you don't know it, then you should wake up. Because it's about time that we all stand together, not just Tibetans, but anyone who respects democracy, human rights, and justice, to stand together and face People's Republic of China, because they are clearly behind this. If you look at the information there was Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Twitter posts that have been started recently just to post this kind of demeaning, crafted video that makes His Holiness look bad. This is definitely the work of a institutionalized media terrorism. We as Tibetans have to pull all our resources together to face a giant enemy that is the People's Republic of China. And they have a lot of resource who spend all their time trying to dig up dirt on our leader, His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I would like to ask all those who are non-Tibetans to please watch the entire video, the entire exchange. And most importantly, the video of the child and the mother who spoke thereafter and explained what a delightful blessing it was. I understand this is a highly sensitive issue. I understand that. We all, those who are parents, those who are grandparents, those who are uncles and aunts, we all want to protect our children. Absolutely. But this is not the case that you want to bring forward. There is no abuse. If you want to protect children, please protect the million children, Tibetan children, being forcefully taken away from their parents and forcefully put in boarding schools in China in order to raise them Chinese, not Tibetans, in order to erase the language of Tibetan, in order to erase their tradition, in order to erase our religion. These are the children that we must protect, and many more around the world. We understand that. I understand that. But in this case, there has been a huge cultural misunderstanding, and while we speak about inclusivity, cultural diversity, we are expecting the same treatment in this case. In our Tibetan culture, grandparents' exchanges with grandchildren involve touching of head, forehead, nose, lips. And when the grandparent has already given everything that he or she has in the way of a candy or anything that the child is asking for, then they say, in a matter of affection, now I have given you everything, do you want to eat my tongue? I had a grandfather who lived to 104. He always had candy around him in his bed, always ready for the grandchildren to come and ask for a candy. And I kid you not, my grandfather always asked for affection. We don't say I love you like in, other cultures. Those words don't come to our elders. But what does come is affection, love from the heart. Whatever little they can give, they give. And ultimately, they will even give their tongue. That is the expression. The cultural context is extremely important. Please remember that. Please don't be fooled by a short video that is crafted to show you something that was not intended whatsoever, and certainly not by someone as learned, as highly regarded, as globally recognized as His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I understand there are powerful people in Christian clergies and in other clergies that are known to abuse. But this is not that case. So please be very careful before you judge. And for all the Tibetans, my brothers and sisters, please don't lose hope. This is not the time to lose hope. This is the time to realize that we are fighting not just a country, but we are fighting a cyber battle. And all our young people, older people, middle-aged like myself, we all need to do what we can to stand up for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, to speak to our colleagues, to speak to our peers in schools and colleges, and explain the cultural diversity is extremely crucial in this matter. Then the political element of this matter is also extremely crucial. Please read up. Listen to Jimmy Ugela's video. He explains it really well, far better than I can. But I was asked to speak today without any forewarning. I am doing what I can, but I have been feeling it in my heart, just like all of you this week. It has been heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And I have lived in the West for 35 years. This is not just how Western people think. This is how ignorant people think. People who do not want to hear the truth. People who do not want to spend the time watching the entire video. Please do that. Ask your friends and neighbors to do that. If anyone asks you questions about this, please explain to them and share the links, two very important links. Jimmy Ugela and the mother and the son. If there was abuse, it would always never be in huge crowd. That is not how abuse happens. I have spent my years working on protecting women and children on abusive relationships, and it is not how that happens. It happens in secrecy. So get that straight. And finally, I want to thank everyone for coming. I am really, really impressed with how my people turned out on a weekday night. And I want to urge you to please inform yourselves of the cultural sensitivities on all sides. If we expect other people to understand our culture, we also must educate ourselves on other people's. But we have to do it by standing up for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, by demanding respect for our cultural diversity, by demanding that media apologize, and writing to anyone that you know who has connections with NDTV, ask them to apologize, demand it. And there should be campaigns out to demand apologies from those who have perpetrated this false, blasphemous accusations against His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Respect cultural diversity!
Respect cultural diversity!
Respect the cultural diversity!
Respect the cultural diversity!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Media must apologize!
Media must apologize!
Media must apologize!
Media must apologize!
Media must tell the
yunge dudu ki lungba yore rama yomare ngazu lungba yomare rama yore dizik samutana
San Francisco gesa la shiwe tonggo ji unzu na shas nga du dus chini nga du Union Square ni pier podo kembu dia yin nga du dus chini ma ani di shu la zego chunju ji cho che nga du ne dang di nga du ma chini inji da pyoge ki dus chin dishi jares dring dus chini ani nindu de jam shagi ins in kran zu ngi nindu di khamong ma share chiru chis la su ani kusu japo na ro na la su phejalo